So there's numerous things that we can do later. For example, the kitchen.
It's the kitchen.
Yeah. And, later on we'll have the opportunity to get ingredients and make lunch, which is something that deals with social links. This is how we leave. We can't go right now. Go upstairs. Yeah, we are right now, actually. We can't do anything outside for quite a while. And going upstairs will make us go forward. But another thing we can do is we can go in and open the fridge. Sometimes the fridge has stuff in it, like this fried rice here. We have an option to eat it or not eat it. Sometimes bad things will happen if you eat it. And sometimes you will get points for eating whatever's in there, good or bad.
The point is, you should definitely eat it.
The point is, you should always eat it unless you have the chance of getting, of wasting time. There's almost never a time where I won't.
And this is a lesson you can use in your own lives back at home.
Yeah.
If you find something weird in the refrigerator and you don't know what it is, just eat it.
Mm-hmm. If you do know what it is and don't want to eat it, maybe you should think about that, but still.
Yeah, that's excusable.
Remember. Just eat it. In the words of Weird Al Yankovic.
Just eat it.
Just eat it. See, this doesn't taste like anything. A good introduction to that, I guess. Something else to note is that we were eating at this table instead of this table. I'm sure that's a Japanese cultural thing, but why would you have a table in the kitchen if you didn't plan to eat at it?
People eat theirs.
Yeah.
Right on there right now.
We'll actually see that later, but why weren't we eating dinner just now at the table?
We just wanted to be closer to the TV.
I suppose. It's more TV-centric than...
This game is very TV-centric.
That's true.
It's very important.
Absolutely. I will agree with this assessment. So this is our bedroom. It doesn't show the rest of the house, it just shows the living room, well, the living room / kitchen, and the bedroom, and our fire hazard of a power strip right here. You'd think there would be a plug over on this side, or that we'd choose to put the TV over here. Notice that power strip only has one thing plugged into it, and that's the TV.
That's all that matters.
There's a few things in the room. The TV, we can actually check the forecasts here later, or do something else. Can't do it right now because we're tired and the game's like, fuck you, go to sleep. These other things will come up later.
Joel Robinson is a responsible guy.
Yeah, he is. So we're going to go to sleep on this futon. We can't actually move the camera in here to see what the futon looks like. We will have an opportunity to see that later. Something I will mention is that, for the most part, that fact that the camera goes slightly off into places the developers did not intend you to go. You can see a little bit of that in the corner here, but it's not really noticeable because that could be just part of the wall. They really did fully 3D model most of the interior things, so that will almost never come up.
I have to say, for a PlayStation 2 game, this looks surprisingly good. It's very sharp. The textures look really good upscaled.
Well, this is twice the normal resolution, and
not all games look this good upscaled, though.
Yeah. Well, it has to do with the cell shading, I assume. But
that seems plausible.
a lot of PS2 games do look significantly better upscaled on an emulator. Also, there's a lot less anti-aliasing because of it, because it's not just stretching the things; it's actually changing the 3D models and stuff. It also doesn't have interlacing, which is nice because the interlacing was one of the things that reduced the video quality quite a bit on that. This is referring to something that doesn't come up very often, having weird dreams when you go to sleep. It says good dreams. You can actually have bad dreams, too.
Yeah, it's definitely lying about that. It fails to mention the bad dreams.
And I actually ended up having more bad dreams than good dreams, as far as I can remember. For example, I don't think this can be construed as a good dream.
Well, that is a matter of opinion.
I suppose so. So, like Persona 3, this takes place over roughly a year. Persona 3 kind of cheated at the end. But, yeah. I think this is more strongly tied to the year thing. Like, I think the game lasts a little bit longer. I don't remember. This is a part that I had to tweak a lot of these settings in the emulator, and this was a part that really fucked it up when I was trying to record it before. The fog in this game, this fog's pretty common, and it's kind of a thing in this game. It was a real frame rate eater, and I managed to fix it. You won't notice that much in the way of slowdown, hopefully. I didn't get any into my test recordings. So we are in question mark land. It's not really clear where we're supposed to go. Just follow the red tiles to the end.
This is what Atlus believes a good dream looks like.
Yeah. Hey man.
I really hate to see their version of a bad dream.
When I go to sleep, all I think of is fog and red tiles. Seeking the truth.
It's definitely what I dream about.
Thank you. Thank you, game. You heard someone's voice. No shit. You gave me a dialogue box.
And when you're in a dream like this, you don't know if you're hearing a voice or not, right?
Very true.
It tells you.
Very true.
I don't really know what's going on in my dreams until dialogue boxes tell me.
Hey, an excellent point. This game is quite a bit more yellow than Persona 3. Persona 3 was kind of blue. This game is yellow.
It was a very blue game. It's true.
This game's yellow. I don't know. That room looks like it's for squares. Ah, okay. Gotta go in. Another thing that kind of tests the emulator is the battle transitions. Oh no, some kind of fog ghost. So this is basically a battle. You'll notice the TV frame, the static in it. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was talking about with the TV motifs that go on through the game. You'll notice we have a couple more options that we had in Persona 3, notably the guard option. But let's just cycle through some of these right here. Attacking. You'll also notice that our character by default has a two-handed sword. The character actually is required to use a two-handed sword in the game. You don't have any other options. So no cheesing the bow in this game. Let's try our skills. Well, we don't even know what personas do, but apparently we can use the skills here. Well, we're in a dream, so fuck it. Let's cast some lightning at this bitch. And it kind of obscures our persona there. Yeah. Got brain demons.
We no longer have to commit suicide to summon them.
Yeah, we'll see a bit more about that later. It's basically the same options. You'll notice that, you know, everything costs HP or SP. And a lot of things have had the cost modified. We'll talk more about that later when that is more relevant. Just try all the options. Oh, air quotes. Shit. I'm not gonna do the other skill. It won't do anything right now. I'm just gonna attack to show what it's doing here. Yeah.
I'm totally bewildered. My phone came down.
It's bewildering fog. That thing, that does happen. Let's do the guard option. We just hide behind our sword. It doesn't make any sense for some characters, which we'll see later.
It's more the idea that counts.
That's exactly the case.
It's like playing hide and go seek with little kids. You hide behind your sword. They can't see you. There's a sword in the way.
We're losing consciousness, but we're already sleeping. Whatever.
Got me like double sleeping?
Double sleep.
Sleeping sounds pretty extreme.
Well, I suppose it's like waking up from a dream in a dream.
Whenever I realize I'm sleeping in a dream, I was immediately wake up. Very frustrating.
That fog lady.
Breakfast ready?
No, it's breakfast ready, which is apparently spelled ... Almost time to get up. I'll just leave her hanging for 5 minutes. Oh man, See, the game acknowledges
Good dream.
Nightmare.
Good
Good
dreams.
dreams.
You might have a good dream.
What
Psych!
you mean is, the game acknowledges that it lies to you constantly.
Hopeless battle.
I
What could
love
it have been
having
about?
nightmares.
I fucking wonder what it could have been about. Maybe it was about fighting fog.
Well, that's a very confusing dream.
Should head to the living room now.
We should probably head
No,
to the
fuck you. You're going to the kitchen.
As you can see, the theme continues
Good
with
morning.
Nanako doing all of the actual work.
True. She's made toast and very flat cutouts of breakfast.
Hey, your cousin is on top of things. Clearly related to you.
Okay. Let's eat.
Are you gonna get that toast? So, we could ask the obvious question, or we could ask her if she does the cooking, which will give us a little bit more insight into Nanako Dojima.
I can toast bread and cook sunny-side-up eggs in the morning.
Then where the fuck did the bacon come from?
Dad can't cook, so I buy dinner.
Bacon just spawned.
Also
You're
does the
starting school
shopping.
today, right?
This is kind of questionable later. I think she means she orders dinner.
My school's on the way,
Wish I could
so
order
let's go together.
Yes, let's go to elementary school. Fuck high school. Let's go finger painting. Notice that fucking microwave is way too high for Nanako to reach it.
She probably uses a stool or something.
I guess.
I have faith that Nanako has everything figured out.
Well, she could just use one of those chairs. I guess that's true. Alright, Nanako, let's go to school. I'll be the tallest one at your school. The character is particularly tall in this game. There are very few characters who are taller than him. Not that it actually matters, but it's noticeable. You'll see up at the top there, there's kind of a weird shape. That could just be the shape of the road, but it also could be, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna point that out. It'll make people be like, oh man, I wouldn't notice that.
You keep going straight from here.
If you're a moron, you might miss the school if I didn't point that out.
My school's this way. Bye.
Since this is a school district, it might actually say that on the sign.
This town is very well organized.
Yeah.
Well, it's Dojima's town. We wouldn't allow it to be anything else.
Of course.
One of the things you'll notice is that on the map, this school is kind of in the fucking middle of nowhere. It's literally in the middle of the forest. So, it's kind of questionable the kind of things that happen around this, actually. Ah,
Good old walking in place.
Viking student. Oh, his name is different. Be consistent, game. He was biking student a second ago.
Now he's paying
That's
students.
his twin brother.
He is no
Paying
longer
student.
biking student.
Okay, well, clearly he's not biking. I guess that's true. And his umbrella's gonna fill up with water. What's with those clear umbrellas you see in Japanese
So you can
things?
see through them. So if it's like right in front of your face, your vision isn't blocked.
Okay, I suppose. I've never had a problem with that, but okay. Wouldn't it be all fogged up and shit from being rained
Well,
on?
probably, but
They don't look
it's
very...
better than nothing.
I guess. Maybe it's just a fashion thing. That guy got hit in the nuts. This is leaving me. He's fine. He's clearly still standing up.
I have always felt your character's utter lack of interaction with him there was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
They're very subtle about how they point out your character's personality, but they certainly do it.
Yep. The character does have a subtle personality that the game portrays on him, even without your kind of input. And he's kind of a jerk.
He is kind of a jerk.
He's a very responsible jerk.
It's been a while. Morning. Yeah, it turns out studying iron.
Talk about bad luck. The homeroom teacher here is Muraoka, isn't it?
Baruka.
Yeah, it's King Moron, all right. We get to enjoy his long-ass sermons every day for a whole year.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, you guys, I heard there's going to be a transfer student from the city in this class.
Huh? Really? A guy or a girl?
Oh, it's a mystery. Fuck.
A transfer student from the city. Just like you, huh, Yosuke?
Okay, so if this has happened before, why are they so excited about it? Especially because...
Huh? You look dead today.
People in the city are cool.
Because it's Yusuke. Yusuke is not cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want to talk.
Yusuke is definitely not cool.
What's with him?
Who
This
knows?
is immediately apparent.
Third,
Moroka's
shut your traps.
trademark walk.
third best character in the game.
I'm Kinshiro Muraoka, your homeroom teacher from today forward. First things first, just 'cause it's spring doesn't mean you can swoon over each other like love-struck baboons.
Yep.
Long as I'm around, you students are gonna be pure as the driven snow.
I feel this guy has missed his calling as a drill instructor.
Yeah.
Now, I hate wasting my time, but I'd better introduce this transfer student. This sad sack's been thrown from the big city out to the middle of nowhere like yesterday's garbage.
I like how he insults his hometown by saying that. Yeah, we fucking live in Hicksburg.
And he's just as much of a loser here as he was there. So you girls better not get any ideas about hitting on him.
And you guys, if you're thinking about it, get out of my class.
Tell him your name, kid, and make it quick.
Mr. Moroka is very old-fashioned. This is pretty obvious. He'd probably say something like that if it actually happened. This is one of the options. You're supposed to sass him here. Calling me a loser, buddy? Yeah. Courage has increased. Notice the gaps on the side of courage. Text formatting, a little bit weird because of the upscaling.
Not too bad, though.
Not too
Could be a
noticeable.
lot worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
It is readable.
It will get a lot worse, actually.
I can only hope.
Huh. That's it. You're on my shit list. Effective immediately.
Doesn't actually mean anything. Everyone is on Mr. Moroka's shit list.
Oh, it means something. You just gained like 50 cool points right there.
I did. That
stood up to the terrifying horror that is Mr. Moroka.
That's what the courage points were.
Yep.
But it doesn't actually matter in relation to Mr. Moroka.
He already hates you. It would be literally impossible for Mr. Moroka to hate you any more than he already does.
For example.
Now listen up. This town is miles away from your big city of perverts and assholes in more ways than one.
See?
You'd better not even think of getting involved with the girls here, let alone abusing them.
Where did that come from?
But what do I know? It's not like the old days. Even here, kids grow up so
Mr.
damn
Moroka,
fast.
he knows things. He can see into your soul.
Yusuke just showed up and started beating all the girls.
Every time I turn my back, you're fooling around on those damn phones, checking your life journals and your my places.
In your YouTubes, in your cell phone. Wait.
On and on.
Excuse me, is it okay if the transfer student sits here?
What? No, I said he was supposed to stay away from girls. What, are you getting an idea about it?
Huh?
He warned them about ideas.
Hear that? Your seat's over there.
Actually, he doesn't care. He's just like, it's fine if he sits there. Specifically there.
So hurry up and sit down already.
Mr. Moroka, by the way, is the philosophy teacher at this school.
Of course he is. Well, if you do anything objectionable, he gets to yell at you more, so that's a plus.
He's the worst, huh? Rotten luck for you to get stuck in this class. Well, we'll just have to hang in there for a year.
Oh, I will enjoy it.
Sucks to be the transfer student, ending up in King Moron's class on the first morning here.
They're all really in the same boat.
Yeah, he won't think twice about suspending you if you get on his bad side.
Again, already on his bad side.
That already happened. Why didn't he suspend me there? I think you're lying.
Then again, we're all in the same boat.
See that exact thing where I say something about the game is stupid and the game points out that it's stupid.
Shut your traps. I'm taking roll, and I damn well expect you to respond in an orderly manner.
Yes, this is a very genre-savvy game. Use TV tropes. We'll go.
TV tropes would be appropriate for this game. Very themed toward TVs.
Indeed.
Let's not get into some of the more intricate things about TV tropes, though. That could lead down the wrong roads. Oh, hey, walking in place, kid.
That's all for today. Normal lectures will start tomorrow.
We shouldn't trust anything whiny student says, honestly.
Or lying.
Attention, all teachers. Please report immediately to the faculty office for a brief staff meeting.
It's like that robot from KOTOR.
All students must return to their classrooms and are not to leave the school until further notice.
School just ended. Why would we be out of the classroom? It's like, oh shit, those extra quick students.
Ugh. You heard the announcement. Don't go anywhere until you hear otherwise.
Even you, disobedient student.
It's seriously getting on my nerves.
Did something happen? Don't those sirens sound really close?
Do they?
Ah, I can't
Well, you
see
can
a
hear
damn
them.
thing.
True.
Frickin' fog.
So, fog. A frequent thing in the game.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately, it gets all foggy.
Thank you, Akihiko.
Hey, did you hear? I hear that paparazzi's looking all over for that announcer.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you mean Mayumi Yamano, right? I heard some guy spotted her at the shopping district.
That might not actually be his voice.
Very interesting, rumor-loving student.
Wonder what he does.
Actually, I heard that.
Actually.
Are you serious?
Holy shit. Something he whispered to me is interesting.
Coming from knowledgeable students, probably true.
Hey, Yukiko-san. Mind if I ask you something?
Yes.
Is it true that announcer's staying at your family's inn?
I can't discuss such things.
So, one of the things I'll point out here, we already know her name because he just said it, but called her black-haired girl anyway. Whatever.
Yeah.
Or like,
guess
isn't
not.
a dress code girl.
Well, that's the thing you'll notice about the main characters of this game. They
Have
wear,
no respect for school policy.
They wear things that make them distinctive. You know, for the other characters. Except for the main character.
The main character wears it.
Sheesh, how much longer is this gonna take?
He's very distinctively cooler than everybody else.
I don't know, guys. Should I make a sheesh counter?
Sheesh. Well, it's at 1 now.
We'll
I think that is a
There's no
foregone
telling.
conclusion.
I think we'll figure that out later.
I should have left before the announcement came on.
Pretty much. I don't think you had time. It was like 5 seconds.
Get
She's
Goldie,
pretty
just
fast.
dive
Did you
out the
try what I
window.
told you the other day? You know, that thing about rainy nights.
Oh. Must have had bad dreams about fog.
Oh. No, not yet. Sorry.
Ominous.
Oh, that's okay.
You know, rumors in video games, they're always true.
Well, it's just... I heard a guy in the class next door yell something like, "My soulmate is Yamano, the announcer."
What?
Completely normal thing for someone to say.
How did she hear that? Does she live with this person? We'll get into why that's dumb later. I just thought of that.
Attention, all students.
Oh, maybe she heard it from him at school, like he was saying that to her at school. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
There has been an incident inside the school district. Police officers have been dispatched around the school zone.
We're not going to tell you what it is, but avoid it.
Please stay calm and contact your parents or guardians as soon as possible and quickly leave the school grounds.
It probably would have been better if they would have said what I just said.
Do not disturb the police officers. Head directly home. I repeat.
Incident?
What? Something actually happened?
Wow. It involves the police? It must be awesome.
Well,
Come
Dojima
on,
will
let's
be
go
there.
take a look.
Maybe. We do know he's a police
Oh,
officer.
oh, there it goes.
Oh, that is fantastic.
He's revving his engine, man. He needs to get out of that door fast.
When he gets going, he's just gonna rock it out of that classroom.
Hey, are you going home by yourself?
Not anymore. Hi, ladies.
Why don't you come with us?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, nearly forgot.
Moroka doesn't
I'm
know.
Chie
Can't
Satanaga.
make him beat me up.
You know I trust you, right?
Well, of course, we're gonna be nice to people who are clearly main characters in this game.
Really?
Well, nice to meet you.
She's wearing flare.
It's true.
This is Yukiko Amagi.
Ah.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this is so sudden.
What?
Come on, don't apologize like that. It makes me look like I got no upbringing.
No. The fact that... Never mind.
Yukiko is an
ask some
intensely
stuff.
polite person.
Really,
That's
that's
true.
all.
She is so polite, it makes people uncomfortable.
That's true.
Miss Satanaka.
Spoilers game!
This was really awesome. Like, the way they moved was just amazing to see. And I'm really sorry. It was an accident. Please just have mercy until my next paycheck. See ya. Thanks.
We already know this character's name. She said it earlier, referring to him, but he's still a bleak-looking student. For obvious reasons, which we'll see in a moment.
Stop right there! What did you do to my DVD?
Ah!
What the? I can't believe this! It is completely cracked!
I just want to point out that she kicked him in the balls before she knew what happened to her DVD.
Oh, she knew.
Well, he was
She
apologizing.
didn't have to see.
Dragon!
He was apologizing beforehand.
I think mine's cracked too. Critical hit to the nads.
No.
Are you alright?
No.
Oh, Yukiko-san. Are you worried about me?
I think you should probably keep your hands there.
He's fine, Yukiko. Let's ditch him and go home.
Rachel, Chie is a very kind, sympathetic person.
Yeah. As are we. That's the second time we've seen him clutching his groin, and I've walked away from him when he clearly was in pain.
I must say, for a silent protagonist, your character has a lot of personality.
You're Yuki, right? You want to go hang out somewhere?
That dude revving up in the background is less creepy than this guy.
In his dead eyes.
What? Who are you?
He's Foreshadow Man.
What's up with him? What school's he from?
Creepy high.
Never mind that. He's going for Yukiko-san? Man, you'd think he'd at least wait until she's alone to make his move.
Thank you, backstory student.
I bet you a can of Tappy gets knocked out.
Tap is a soda.
No bet. Haven't you heard how difficult the Amagi challenge is?
It's professional wrestling, by the way. They're talking
The
about.
Amagi challenge.
So, are you coming or not?
I'm not going.
Fine.
What? Bye!
Runs away crying.
What did he want from me?
What did he want? Obviously, he was asking you out on a date.
In the creepiest way possible.
Huh? Really?
Well, I suppose he could walk up to her and like, "Hey, Yuki-chan, can I smell your blouse?"
You really had no clue? Sheesh.
She'd be like, what did he want?
She's counter number 2.
But then again, that was way over the top. It was creepy how he called you Yuki all of a sudden.
I don't know about that, but game pointing out it was creepy.
Another cultural
Yo,
point there.
Yukiko-san.
Japan is much
Turned down
more of a
another
big
lovelorn
deal
fool,
to call
huh?
someone by their first name.
Cycling student here. They should
Yes,
call him...
cycling student.
He's back to
A
cycling.
background character that will never appear in the story again.
He's not important. He's probably about to get his nads torn off here.
Most likely.
Man, you're cruel. You got me the same way last year.
I don't recall doing that.
Oh, you serious? So then you want to hang out sometime?
Spoilers, this happens.
I'd rather not.
But not for the reason he's hoping.
That'll teach me to get my hopes up.
Mostly, you know, it gets kicked in the balls.
Anyways, you two
You
better
gotta
not
give him
pick on
credit.
the
He does
transfer
take
student
this
too
very
much.
well.
He does.
Much better than the other guy.
Yeah.
We're just curious is all.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
He does stay in the bottom right corner and hover there for a while.
Hey, we don't know that's him.
Yes,
Could
it
be anything.
is.
Could be a leaf. Could be a trash bag, just kind of fluttering in the breeze.
Hey, the leaves would be pink.
You're making
It's
assumptions.
clearly red. Whoa! The person just appeared out of nowhere.
Come on, let's go. Everybody is staring.
Whatevs. Yukiko and the main character don't have backpacks. They carry briefcases.